I am teacher Krista Leigh Canteras, but you can call me Ma'am Leigh for short. So today, we're going to discuss about principles of a good speech. But first, allow me to introduce to all of you our learning objectives. First, we have identify the principles and characteristics of a good speech. Realize the importance and process of listening. And lastly, apply the skills learned in certain scenarios. So, let's start. Speech. Speech is generally the most effective medium of delivering the message in meetings, seminars, conferences, etc. Speech refers to delivering the message through words of mouth and spoken words in front of the audience gathered in a meeting, seminar, or conference. Speech is very important because it is the expression of our ability to express thoughts and feelings in a sounds. An example of a speech is a conversation between two people or a conversation between the speaker or the audience. Through speech, the speaker can present his opinion and thoughts in any large number of an audience at a time. However, a good speech can be delivered if they fulfills the following features of principles of a good speech. So, let's start and find out what are the principles of good speech. So, the first principles of a good speech is clarity. Clarity is an essential feature of a good speech. Speech should be clear and ambiguous so that the audience can understand it easily. If it is not clear enough to express its meaning to the audience, it will become ineffective. So, in order for us to deliver effective speech, we need clarity. Speech should be clear and understandable to understand, because clarity will improve connections and engagement between the speaker and the audience. So, make it clear and understandable to be effective. Second, we have definiteness of message. The message of the speech should be definite and relevant to the subject matters. Indefiniteness of a message. Our message should be related on what we wanted to convey, and the message should be definite. Conciseness. The audience become impatient with a long speech. Hence, speech should be as concise as possible. However, it should not be incomplete. To deliver an effective speech, it should be concise nor direct to the point for the audience to catch the message easily. Audience doesn't want long speech. Concise will do. Concise but not incomplete. Interesting. A speech should be delivered in an interesting and pleasing way so that the audience is motivated to pay attention. In order to make the speech interesting, various stories, examples, quotations, and jokes can be cited. To deliver a speech, it should be interesting for the audience, not them feel bored on your speech. You can add some jokes, quotes, experiences, and etc. for them to relate and stay motivated on what you wanted to convey. Informal touch. Informal touch, though speech is a formal address, it should be presented in a personal and informal way. So, in informal touch, it should be delivered in personal and informed way to be presented in considering the audience. A speech must be delivered in a specific audience. Therefore, in times of delivering the speech, a speaker should use various non-verbal cues. Next, we have considering the audience. In considering the audience, a speech is delivered to a specific audience, so the speaker should actively consider the expectations, interests, and nature of the audience. When considering the audience, we should involve and identify audience and adapting to their beliefs, nature of the audience, interests and expectations. And taking audience-centered approach is important because speech effectiveness or the speaker's effectiveness will improve if the presentation is created and delivered in an appropriate manner. Speaking slowly. Speaking slowly is an ideal speech is one that is delivered slowly and in the usual tone. It helps the audience to hear and understand the message clearly. Speaking slowly is also a way to achieve a better speech. It will help the audience to understand the speech. When you speak slowly, you can grab the attention of the audience, help them process in every word, and clearly understand and hear the message of your speech. Free from emotions. Another important feature of good speech is that it should be delivered in an unbiased and unemotional way. A speaker's emotions may drive him away from the main theme. So, in free from emotions, just express what you feel and be yourself. Your speech must be delivered naturally coming from you to make the audience stay motivated. Use of body language. Good speech with necessary body language. Therefore, at the time of delivering a speech, the speaker should use various non-verbal cues. When you speak, you don't just speak on what you actually say. You also speak for your body language. From your facial expressions, from your body language, or from your postures, and to your eye contact, they all add up to see the truth behind on what you are saying. Body language is essential to be part or a part of a public speaking success. Lastly, we have ensuring participation of the audience. A good speech is one that ensures the participation of the audience with the speaker. That means the audience will ensure their attention through effective listening, expressing their solidarity with the speech, and so on. So the last thing to have a better or effective speech is ensuring the participation of the audience. Audience participation is a must. Audience can express and share on what they wanted to say related on the speech. Successfully engaging an audience is increasing participation, improves learning, and heightens satisfaction. That's all for today. Thank you class for listening. I hope you learned something from me today. See you on our next meeting. God bless!